channel. My name is Roxanne, the Tiny Taster, and this video is all about Istanbul. That's right, I'm in Istanbul. I'm having the time of my life. I am eating my way through this city and I cannot wait to share this all with you. Stick around for the whole video. This is almost everything that I've eaten here and things that I recommend that you should eat here. It's really delicious. I hope you like this video. If you do, as always, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm so excited for this one. Let's go. If you're in Istanbul, you have to eat their kebabs. They are just amazing. You can get them in chicken, with lamb, with beef. The choice is yours and you get all sorts of different ones. But my favorite, of course, is the Adana kebab. Can't come to Turkey and not have Adana kebab. This one is a little bit spicier than the other ones that I've had, or even the ones I've had back home. But still very delicious. I think you can ask for a non-spicy one. Nice and flat. It comes with this whole plate full of onion and some greens, a little bit of rice. You can also put this in a roll and have it up as a doner. Either way, really good. Honestly, I think this might have been my most favorite thing to eat. Almost every meal I had to ensure there was at least one plate of either lamb or beef kebabs, just because they were so juicy and moist and just delicious. Turkish pide is one of the most fun things to eat. It goes on for miles and miles, but it's actually quite filling. It's like their version of pizza and so good. Finally got down to trying some pide. Look at this, some monster size. I know I'm gonna like it. I don't even have to try it. It's bread, it's meat, it's thin, it's crusty, and it looks delicious. I'm assuming it will be. Oh yeah, it was like a thin naan, nice and buttery, just missing some garlic, lots and lots of meat. You can have this with just plain cheese or cheese and meat. It's actually very filling. It looks much bigger than it is, but it's yum, and even this guy agrees. Börek is one of the easiest things you will find all over Istanbul. It's more a breakfast dish, so it was on my breakfast buffet every day. But it's also a great snack. It's made with puff pastry and cheese, sometimes meat, sometimes just cheese. Really flaky, got all these layers, and it is really filling. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So I've just finished dinner, but I passed by this place and I couldn't resist because I wanted to try a nice cheesy börek. So I've got myself this nice big plate. Not the best lighting, but it looks really good. Turkish ice cream is just fantastic. You'll find these ice cream sellers all over, and they do this little dog and pony show. Some find it annoying, some like it. It's a tourist trap. Either which ways, just make sure you eat the ice cream. It's not like regular ice cream. It's delicious. The pistachio one is the best. Turkish ravioli is really different. This is actually stuffed with meat and then it's deep fried and then slathered in this yogurt with herb dressing. It's delicious, very different, not your traditional ravioli, but so good. I couldn't stop popping these. It was like a snack. One of the best things that you see, especially around the banks of the Bosphorus, are these stuffed mussels. They're fresh mussels stuffed with some rice and then got a nice squeeze of fresh lemon on top. They're so delicious and you just keep popping them. And then it's so cute. They count the number of shells and then they'll tell you how much money you have to pay them. Fab stuff. You gotta try it. So it's mussel and rice and stuffed, and it's just something that you eat on every roadside. That's my little food tour, trying it out. It was nothing, right? Right, it's just mussel and rice with lots of lemon. I'm really not the most graceful eater, especially holding a camera in my hand. So I'm just gonna put this down and enjoy this. I like it. I would eat more. I don't like tea. In fact, I never have. But my gosh, in Turkey, I just fell in love. I could not stop drinking it. Turkish tea is fab. They've also got these lovely flavored tea like this hot apple tea and pomegranate tea. Oh my gosh, you gotta try the teas. So I've just finished lunch. As you can see, it's really windy, about to get caught in a rainstorm, and I got some nice Turkish tea. It was very sweet. They gave it to us complimentary. It's a really sweet little place here in Konya, right next to the museum. I didn't think I would like it, but it's really, really nice. I should go now before I get caught in the rain. I don't know the name of this dish, but it was basically just a wrap with meat and yogurt and this spicy gravy. So yogurt chicken, so good. Lahmacun is another great inexpensive snack, but it also doubles up as a nice meal. It's basically like a flatbread, very similar to pide, but I feel like the pide is thicker and has a lot more cheese on it. Most of the lahmacun I had didn't have any cheese. It's just meat on a flatbread. It always comes with a nice robust salad, but really delicious and definitely something you should try. It's crispy, like a flatbread or a pizza. Very different from a pide. The pide is thicker. This one I just fold up literally like a slice. I just tear into it. Gozleme is another favorite. I mean, this one actually hits the spot. It's a lot like a baida roti in India or a murtabak in Malaysia. Really delicious and worth trying. So this right here is gozleme. I think it's gozleme. I'll find out. But it's really similar to baida roti or even a murtabak. It's like the baida roti without the baida, without the egg, and it's not deep fried. It's delicious. It comes stuffed. I have mine with meat and cheese, but you could choose whatever you like, and it's a really nice snack. Lots and lots of kofte when you're in Istanbul, but this one is really spectacular. It is chick kofte, and the unique part about this is that it is made with raw meat. That's right, you heard it, raw meat. But however, the Turkish government, I think, banned this. So as you can see, this guy, who by the way was just hysterical, he was just such a character, he makes his chick kofte with bulgur wheat. So actually it is 100% vegan, which is fantastic. I couldn't even tell the difference. I was so confused. This guy is such a hoot. I mean, really. He was like, where are you from? And I said India, and he was like, okay, mirchi or no mirchi? So I said no mirchi. It's pretty good. I don't think this has raw meat in it like a traditional chick kofte would have, but it's still really tasty. I'm gonna find out if this has some meat. I feel like it does, or it might be completely vegetarian, which would be amazing. It was a taste like meat and oozing. It's really good. I'm gonna try a chick kofte. There are over 300 different types of koftes, but this one is another one I was very keen to try. It is the ichli kofte. I hope I'm saying it correctly, but this one actually is more like a kibe. It's stuffed with meat, it's got pine nuts, it's got bulgur wheat, and then it's got this bread-like thicker coating, so it's a little bit crusty on the outside and lots of meat filling inside. It is juicy and delicious. Oh my god, my mouth is watering just recording this. Really, this one is the first thing I wanted to eat, and I'm so glad that I got to do that. Definitely do not miss out. I made a joke with all my friends that my new best friend in Turkey is this drink called ayran. It's basically like chas or buttermilk. You get it in these Tetra packs. You also get it a nice frothy version at local restaurants. Either way, it's just so cooling and refreshing. There are different brands, but yeah, this is the frothy one that I ate at a restaurant, so that's more homemade. This is another brand, but basically ayran, it cools you down. You can beat the heat. So good. Every street corner in Istanbul has these doner kebab stands. Of course, at first I thought this was a shawarma, and then I was like, no, this is not a shawarma, this is a doner. So you get it like this sometimes with just slices of meat that's been cooked on a bed of rice with bread, but more often than not you get it in a wrap, and they call them these durum wraps. It's basically the same thing. It's just meat that is stuffed inside a wrap. Not as juicy as a shawarma because it doesn't have like a sauce or anything wet, but still a great snack to grab. It's a little bit dry, but it's still tasty. I do miss a sauce though. This tomato and walnut salad just had my heart. So refreshing with the pomegranate glaze. It's on a lot of mezes, just like this esme. Esme is a spicy tomato paste. Oh my gosh, I had it every time and I couldn't get enough. How could I come to Turkey or Istanbul and not indulge in baklava? Oh my gosh, I think I ate my body weight worth of this sweet. So good. So I finally made it to Hafiz Mustafa. It is a popular brand. Everybody's talking about it. I see it on Instagram all the time. You can see it behind me right over there. I want to try their classic baklava. The thing is, this one is actually much sweeter than the other baklavas that I've had. So let's see if I like it. Definitely sweeter, but really tasty. I don't know if I have a favorite. Yeah, the light just changed in a split second. So like I was saying, I don't know if I have a favorite, but I really like this. It's super sweet down below, lots of pista, and definitely a good baklava. The locals always tell me that Hafiz Mustafa is this sort of made-up brand just for the tourists, and the best stuff is these local places like this Gulu Oglu in Karakoy. But honestly, all of them were delicious. Yes, the Hafiz Mustafa one is slightly sweeter than stuff that's made traditionally at someone's home or in any of these shops, but hey, they're all fab. I mean, I ate everything. Kumpir, oh my goodness, I was hunting for this baked potato. It's just this massive baked potato and it comes with all your toppings. I mean, you can choose which one, so they basically heat it up. I've honestly never seen such a big potato, and then because it's nice and hot, they put all this melted cheese and season it, and then the cheese, when it's mixed in with the potato, because it's so hot, it just mixes together like a mash. It's so amazing. And then of course you can choose whatever toppings you want: meat, salad, veggies, etc. So not really a traditional dish because it's kind of tailor-made to your taste, but so good. I have definitely eaten more than just what's in this video, but I think these are the highlights. These are things that you definitely should try and not miss out, especially if it's your first time in Istanbul. Such a fabulous city. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a blast shooting this and eating my way through the city. I hope to see you guys in another video very soon.